2, 3, 4. Strange Things Radio. Yeah, we'll be talking Strange Things Radio. Yeah, gotta listen, guys. Strange Things Radio. Yeah, Strange Things Radio. Let's start the show. Yeah. Whoo, James. Give you a little volume in the phones, bro. Now again. And I think Lily's still back there rocking and rolling. Strange Things Radio. Folks, this is a little girl doing that. We're talking to a talented little girl, James's daughter. Let's give it up for that. All right. Little Lou did a great job there, darling. Great job. Folks, how you doing? It's Friday night. And you know what? It just got paid, baby. Friday night, Strange Things Radio. Sitting in with Eric Williams and, of course, the captain, James Riggs. James, how you doing, bro?
Doing good.
You doing good, man?
Yep.
Rocking and rolling. How things going? Right off the bat, let's get it out of the way. Let's pay some bills. The medieval fair going on in Tampa right now?
Yep. Every weekend from here till April 2nd.
Yes.
And they, I have tickets if anyone wants to send us. What the heck?
And these, and folks, you got to understand. People love this medieval show.
Yes,
they really dig it. There's jesters. There's hot women that you can call wench and get away with it. You get complimentary leg of mutton. No, you don't get the leg of mutton, do you, bud?
Not complimentary. You can buy it.
You can buy a leg of mutton?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me what the hell a leg of mutton is, please?
Isn't it a lamb?
You have no idea, do you?
No.
All right, let's just say it's a chicken leg.
You can buy mead there.
Oh, you can buy meat. Well,
mead.
What the hell's mead, man? I have no idea what the hell mead is. What is mead?
It's an alcohol drink, but it's made like with barley. It's like a homemade. I never had it. It's a.
Oh, it's like prison hooch. Is that what you're saying? It's like prison hooch?
Yeah, I guess you want to call it that.
I guess, man. So
they call it mead. Just people.
I hear that and I think of something very unsanitary. So I'm staying away from the mead. Now, if they got a nice cold brouhaha, maybe we'll do it. But I'm not 100% sure. Right. Thanks for hanging out with the Strangelings. Now, you going to turn the monitor around? So
I'm working on it. I'm trying to get everything.
Dude, I want to see who's in the chat room,
man. I know,
man.
but I got to monitor everything so we sound good.
Right. Monitor, schmonitor. Right.
No, I've dropped that before.
Oh, did you? Dude, I thought you were going to spill that big time. Hey, I like it, man. At least we get a graphical interface. Wait, is it a GUI, a graphical user interface as to our sound? So, because I don't want to blow you people out last time. Wait, first of all, folks that were here last week, did you not dig the interview with Ghost Brothers? These guys are three incredible young men that have now embarked on a new show. It's kind of like a crossover show, and it's funny. The chemistry is awesome, and we got a chance to interview them. And according to James, didn't the PR lady said they had a pretty good time?
Oh, yeah. She wanted a link, and she said if we have any more people on the TLC network that we want to interview, she will try to make that happen for us.
Dude, so you got to check out who would want to interview on TLC.
Well, the biggest one, but I will probably never get him.
Who?
Is Nick Groff.
Groff show.
Nick Groff. What is it?
Paranormal Lockdown.
Yeah, Paranormal Lockdown. He's on TLC.
Wait, excuse me. Why wouldn't we get him?
He's big.
Nobody's too big for Strange Things Radio, but
no, that's right.
I'm just telling you that right now. Have we not interviewed big people? Brett Butler was big.
Who was the other? Skinny.
Who's the other guy with the leather hat with the skull on the front?
Ken Gerhardt.
All right, come on, that guy's big.
Yeah, we do all kind of different people.
Now if we ever got Zach Bagans, probably abused the guy.
If we got Zach Bagans, people were like, we would just get pummeled. We would it'd be trolling. And plus, I don't think I could hold my mouth. We'd probably never.
Well, you probably, first of all, I'd like to say, I'd probably ask him, listen, dude, what's with the wild clothes? Is your ego getting a little big? I mean, come on.
Yeah. But you know what, though?
With the spiked dude.
No matter what he does, he's got a huge following.
Dude, huge following, making some serious do-re-mi. I mean, come on. If you're bringing in the Frosted Flakes like that, dude, keep going. Hey, rock and roll. Power to him. Although now they're getting a little bit too demonic. Now they're wanting more blood and gore and demonic. The haunting. The funny side of it is gone, I think.
Yeah, probably. He probably got a little bit more darker.
Yeah, it's just
he went to the dark side.
Yeah, literally.
Sorry.
Dude, are you going to take Lilu to the fair? Because
Sure.
I just want to go and just check
We
out the
can't do it
chicks.
this weekend. We may be able to do it.
Well, how
in
long is
2
it going
weeks.
on? How long is it going on?
So April 1st and 2nd. April 2nd is the last day. It's 1st and 2nd the last weekend.
Oh, okay. They got jousting and the whole shebang?
Right.
Oh, man, I'd like to go, man. Well, kind of set some tickets aside. Can you spare a couple? I'm just
Yes.
asking.
I have some for you.
Now, do you think they'll be a little bit, those that have provided the tickets will be willing to let us show up, I mean, hey, it's us. Are they going to say you took advantage we gave you tickets to give away to your fans?
What do you think I do every year? I go every year because I have to report what I see. I'm a reporter.
Yeah. Wait, you've never invited me to go.
I have tons
What
of times.
are you embarrassed of?
Dude, you were like, I don't know.
No,
I don't
usually-
know. Those people are kind of weird.
No, well, dude, first of all, anybody that dresses up as a knight in 85-degree weather, they're stinking after about 4 or 5 hours, right?
They probably started off that way.
Dude, I'm just saying. And if the food, listen, I don't think of medieval food and go, I'm hungry.
Well, they got some pretty good food there.
Do they? They got burgers and dogs?
Well, think about it. It's fair.
From the 14th century.
It's fair food, right? So they have fair vendors there. They just dress up like they have a lot of drinking. A lot of drinking there.
Dude, when I think of fair food, I'm thinking of the elephant ears. Have you ever had?
Oh, they have elephant ears there.
They have elephant ears. The corn dogs. Love
have
corn dogs.
yep.
All right, so that's the kind of stuff I go for, man. What?
Oh, talk about pirates and parrots. That would be a great name for a radio show. Pirates and Parrots, and just do nothing but
Pirates and parrots.
Yeah, that would.
Did you hear? I read an article in the paper a carload full of parrots was stolen.
Really?
Could you imagine that?
Well, that's worth a lot of money.
You parrots going, what the hell, man? What the hell, man? Let me go.
Did you see there was a thing on Facebook that had a parrot that got trained how to sing one of Gaga's song, Lady Gaga? It was funny. So
what is this? Eric W., your old girlfriend from Comcast and her husband, the Wiccans. Oh,
you have Wiccan girlfriend? You have Wiccan friends?
I know who.
And by the way, Hauser,
she wasn't my
misspelled
girlfriend.
Wiccans.
She wasn't my girlfriend.
This is how you spell
Are you gonna
Wiccans.
correct him, man? Really?
That's how you spell Wiccans.
Come on, man.
He's
Just
spelling
say-
it like you're wicked. You're not wicked. You're
No,
Wiccans.
I think it is. I think he's right, and I think he did a good job, James. Okay, James. All right, there he goes. He corrected it. You had to call him out, man. You had to call him out, and that's
I'm
pretty sad.
just protecting my fellow brethrens.
Oh my gosh, Polly won a pirate. See, this is the thing, folks. You gotta understand. Strange Things Radio comes with a set audience, just like us. These people are called strangelings for a reason. Am I not right, James? Am I not right?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
The
they're just
strangelings.
like us. Okay, we're different. We're not your stereotypical paranormal hosts on the network that love to talk about ghosts. We don't sit there and get dramatic like, what was that? What was that?
Unless we have an EVP live on air, then we drop the F-bomb.
Oh my gosh, dude.
and get in trouble.
No, but James, come on. That was a little scary, bro.
Oh, it was.
Wasn't it? I mean, this is the thing. We can laugh and talk about it, but dude, I don't want any part of it. I don't want to go out and ghost hunt and see people.
Talking about bingo cards.
Yeah.
So, you guys, you know what's on the bingo card. One of them is Eric's talking about 70s women in movies.
So Raquel Welch. You're talking about Raquel
so
Welch?
I have
Raquel.
Planet of the Apes and then Return of the Planet of the Apes playing on the big screen.
Oh, she was smoking.
What
too.
the first thing
I forgot what that. Yeah.
See, first thing out of Eric's mouth, like I know that movie's got that hot chick in it. That's all. It's the
Dude, it's the same chick.
It is.
Yeah, she
This
was
is
fine.
Return
man.
to the Planet of the Apes.
James. Oh, because you're married and I'm not, I can't talk about hot women. Is that what
No,
you're
but it
trying to
always
say?
refers to 70s women. You don't.
And plus it was
name,
Planet of the Apes.
Folks,
And
name any movie, and he'll name the leading, or not even the leading, just whatever beautiful girls in it. He won't know anything about the movie.
Right.
I say Star Wars, and the first
Carrie
thing I
Fisher.
say, do you know anything about Star Wars? Right there's a silence. See, that's deafening.
There was a thing called R2D2 and C3PO. There was a Bigfoot in the movie. There was a guy. Remember Rick Moranis in Spaceballs? Was it Spaceballs?
Yes, Spaceballs.
When he lifted the helmet, he's like, I can't breathe in this thing. Awesome. But wait, I want people to try to understand we're not your stereotypical paranormal radio show. We're just not, man. Are we, James?
No, we're strange.
No, we're strange, and we don't give a damn. We really don't give a rat's ass. We have fun with it, right? We have fun with it because
Were you listening again to the talk radio show coming in, like Rick Savage or one of those guys? Because I could tell when you start listening to those shows, you
Right.
get all amped up.
Wait, I'm amped up. I'm not amped up, man. This is me. What are
I
you talking
understand.
about? I mean, it was nice. And you know why I love coming over here, James, to do this show? Because your saint of a wife, Jen, always has chow for me. What was the first thing? I sat down, and she goes, Eric, would you like to have a slice of pizza or two? I'm like, don't give me the option for a slice or two, because you know I'm going to say, yeah, give me the two. Right?
Very true.
Hey, what are you going to do, man? But the thing is, we're a different show. We're a different show. We're going to talk about some pretty interesting, strange things tonight, right?
Yes.
And it's some of it's kind of scary. Kind of bothers me because, hey,
Oh, you mean the WikiLeaks?
no, it's like I like to I have a smart TV, and I like to sit around in my SpongeBob skivvies eating.
Yeah, but there's no camera on your TV.
How do you know?
we know
Okay.
CCTV?
How do you know?
Because I know TVs. There's no camera.
James, listen. How do you know?
Because Vizio's too cheap to put a camera on those things.
So you're saying it's economics, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's going to cost at least $50 to $75 on hardware.
I'm just saying.
Why would they put a camera on TV?
And see. Listen to me. Sometimes I like to get a little freaky with some ice cream. Hey, I'm just going to put it out there because I really don't give a damn.
Well, a little bit too much.
Little too much information. A little too much. Are you snapping your fingers, dude? If I get going, do you just sit there and get all? You provide the percussion. Yeah. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. All right, hold on.
So we're going to talk about.
Friday, Eric will be here. Time to clean the leftovers out of the fridge. No, Cat. No, this was actual pizza that was still warm.
Tonight was pizza night.
Love these people.
There they
Love
are.
them.
I was looking for my Girl Scout cookies. And I was like, where did I go? I found them right over there. I can see them from here.
Wait.
So on break, we're going out to them.
You got Girl Scout cookies?
And we got cases of them.
Oh,
besides
dude,
that.
the Samoans, man.
Oh, you ain't getting those.
Oh. What, I get the crappy lemon things or whatever?
Those are my favorite, but besides that point, they're sold out, and I think we only have like a box left or two.
And you're telling me you won't share with your brother?
No,
Is that
they
what you're
belong
trying
to the
say?
Girl Scout troop. We don't have any personally in the house.
They're never gonna know,
Yeah,
man.
they're going to count for every one of those
Hey,
things.
listen, they're kids. They don't count stuff. They just are like
The
them.
Girl Scout leaders do.
Oh, gosh, James.
Okay,
All
so
right.
tonight's show
Yeah.
is we're going to talk about WikiLeaks and what they talk about personal invasion.
Oh,
and
please.
we'll talk about that.
My
We're going to talk
gosh, man.
about the radio waves that came off.
Buddy, this might be. See, this is the thing. Has science ever proven that it's possible for nature to generate radio signals?
That we don't know, but we're going to get into that.
Okay, we're going to get into it.
And then
That's what they call a tease.
That was a good
Let me
tease.
just show you my rear end. It's a tease. Hey.
What else were we going to talk about?
And
We had
the
something else.
And the chicks say, I got great southern exposure, baby. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. James is giving me these looks like, dude, we're going to get dinged. We're going to get dinged. They're going to sit there and say, no, don't talk about that. I'm sorry, man. It's Friday.
But we were going to talk about something else. I cannot remember what we were going to talk about.
We were going to talk about, Black Night Satellite.
Yes.
Black
Did-
Night Satellite.
Didn't you say something came up like this weekend?
No,
Grudge
they
or
were
something?
just talking about it. There were pictures. Is this
Oh, they
an
were just-
ancient space satellite that's been up there? And I think I asked her. I said, James, if it's up there, you telling me that they can't send a shuttle up? And then what does James do? Eric, they retired the shuttle fleet 12 years ago. Did you not?
Did because
Make me feel bad. I'm like, damn. All right. Well, I forgot about that. I mean, do you know I saw one of the original space launches in high school when we went down to Orlando?
Really?
Yeah, it was cool.
I've never seen it.
It was cool, man.
I lived here my whole life. I've
You've
never seen.
watched a freaking launch. You didn't walk outside, dude.
Yeah, but it's just a old white thing. That looks up. It looks like
That's
a plane.
That's all it looks like.
No, but when you're close, you can see the big.
Oh yeah, the
thing.
plume. Yeah, but still, I mean, hell, I still get off of it, walking out my door and going, "Wow, check that out, man! It looks pretty cool."
Yeah.
You know what it looks like? It looks like a firework. Did you just get bit by something?
There's a mosquito in here. And that sucker's a vampire sucking little...
Wait, Eric, make me sound up to date technologically. Kat, are you going to pummel me tonight, Kat? What's the deal, Kat? Why do you always pummel me every week? I'm just asking a question, man.
Eric is stealing from Girl Scout cookies.
No, I am not stealing from Girl Scout cookies. No, James, what you're going to do is you're going to say, Papa needs a little credit on the Samoas. I'm just saying, man. Come on.
All right.
You're Papa. And what does she say? Papa don't preach, right?
Papa don't
I had to throw
preach.
that out there. I don't know why.
I
It
don't
just
know
came
the
to
rest of
mind.
these words.
I know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just Madonna when she was hot back in the day. Now she just looks like a tired person working the street. You know what I'm saying?
She's worth like, I don't know, $1 billion.
She's worth $1 billion, but come on, man. You get close to her and you catch something. That's it.
That's
it
a
literally
little,
jumps.
that would be a little strange.
What would be a little strange?
Eric could cuddle with a Girl Scout.
Now,
That's-
Ariana, that's a little creepy. That's just, even for our show, that's creepy.
a little-
Speaking of which, James went on a radio show this week. The guys at After Hours AM.
Actually, no, that's
brother,
the Thursday
those-
show. The Wednesday show is the most haunted. I always mispronounce this.
But anyway, dude,
Yeah.
those guys are freaking nuts, man. Eric and Joel. I mean, those guys are. I thought we had some issues. Those guys have issues. Now, listen, they're nice guys, but James. But then again, I sat there and thought, you know what? Birds of a feather flocking together. So at least we could hang out and be able to relate to those guys because, they're a little bit nuts like we are, but we don't really give a rat's ass, right, James?
America's Most Haunted is the Wednesday show, right? So they invited me on. This is the first half hour just to talk about Strange Things Radio. We talked.
James mentioned me once. He's like, yeah, I got this guy, Eric, on the radio. I let him, I give him one of the older mics and let him talk a bit, but I'm the show. I'm the show. I sat there and went, wow, man. He didn't even say I was his partner, even though
I said you were my co-host.
He is the Captain Steubing of Strange Things Radio, and I'm the lonely. What was the guy's name? Scooby. What was the guy's name? Gopher. All right, I'm the Gopher. Okay, you're the Captain Steubing. Don't look at him. Don't look at him because don't even say. Oh, dude, you know. Folks, listen. Every week I come here. James has to go to Publix in the meat department. Was it in the frozen section?
Yep.
Okay. This dog of his, Duke, is like such a sweet dog, cool dog, but he knows when I come over for the radio show, he's getting himself a frozen bone that has bone marrow in the right. That's what he digs, and he'll sit there and he'll chew. See, he's got it, and he sits by the chair and he's like, "Forget you guys, I got what you want. It doesn't matter." And you pull out the Girl Scout cookies, you freaking tease. You tease. First you talk about it, I'm sitting there. What about the Samoans?
I'm sorry, it's a
man?
little
What about the
drive-by.
Samoans? You're not going to get the Samoans?
There's no Samoas. I'm
They
telling
won't-
you.
You just said there was a box left, man. What the hell's going on?
We don't have it. It belongs to the troop.
What, what is it in the freaking vault? Is that what you're trying to
No,
say?
it's probably another Girl Scout.
One box. You got one
No,
box of
probably a couple
Samoa?
cases left.
You want one of these?
We'll go. I'll just try. I'll just give it a shot there.
This is called radio professionalism.
Yeah. Well,
When you
first,
snack on
first,
the air.
excuse me. We invented the concept of snackage, did we not?
Yeah.
Did we not, James? So it really doesn't. Yes, we are professional, but other hosts on shows have snacks. Come on, man. What are we supposed to sit there and not have snackage and not have something to drink? This is a part. James, listen. When we do this show, it's like we're hanging out with the Strangelings, right? We're hanging out, we're talking to them. They talk with us. I'm a little bit concerned as to why they're deciding to pummel my ass. I mean, I didn't do anything. But we see friends out there. Like, let's see, we got Fred, Tina, Miami, Cat.
Oh, Miami Tina, I
What's,
be shipping out your the tickets tomorrow.
Wait, who's Totoro?
I don't know, someone new. Hey,
Hey, man, right? Ariana. Let's see, the Snooglepoo, the Amazing Waddles, and of course, James.
Cookie Monster.
James Hauser, the man, the mutant, the mongoloid man. Hey, bros, we're friends, man, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
What else we could talk about tonight?
Yeah,
I think
well-
that's about it though. We're going to be hit 3 main topics.
well, we're good. Yeah, but I mean, this is the thing. all that news about the WikiLeaks dump, in a way, they sit there and say, "Oh, how dare they do this?" Hey, all it does is confirm our paranoia, right?
Oh,
I mean, come on.
Well, we knew. I mean,
Please. We knew they were listening in, but the thing that bothers me the most is the ability to watch you from your TV.
well, but it's got to have a.
James,
We'll get into that
James,
later.
James,
I'm
hold on a
just
second.
telling
Hold on a second. Especially with some of the Stratego, the strip. What was that thing where you put your hand on there? What strip twister? Listen, just come on. I know, doggone you. I'm not even going to say because I don't want to get in trouble because I know the phone will be like ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
It
by the way,
happens.
talking about phones.
Yes.
Sidetracked real quick. Hopefully, if I get everything ready next week, we will actually have a live line for the show.
Really?
So we will start taking live calls.
That's awesome, man.
So then that way, if people want to call us and bust us on the air, they can.
Well, we've been able to before, but we've had to do it a little bit different.
Right.
And this way, we'll have a better signal.
Right. Well, actually, yeah, and we'll have a permanent phone number. So it'll be mounted up there so people can call during the show times and voila. So
Oh, rock and roll,
we
man.
will have a live line coming.
Cool.
So if anyone wants to holler at us or call us up and call us morons, we appreciate it
First of all, why would they do that?
because we
I'm
are.
just asking, why?
We're like two idiots on the air
No, we're
trying to
not.
talk about paranormal stuff.
First of all, how many times have we called out, "Hey, come on the ghost hunt? Come on, come up to. We'll go here, we'll go there, we'll do that." And how many? We're just like, "Yeah, we'll do it.
Well, I'm actually going
When
on
a
1 or
cat-
2 weeks. I think I got to approve it by the missus.
And you didn't ask me, man.
Well, I was going to talk to you about it. I was confirming it today.
Come on. Yeah, sure. You were going to do
We're
that
gonna go to
after the
Ybor.
fact. Where?
Ybor.
Really?
Yeah.
What place?
They're going to do a ghost tour up there, and I'm as invited as a guest speaker. So,
But
you can come along.
they didn't.
Well, they don't know about you. I got to take you, but it's
What did I say? The Captain Stubing, I'm the frickin' gopher. Okay? Or I'm the
Well,
other
it'd be
guy.
fun if you come with
the
us.
other guy behind the bar. What was his name? Alex Rufus. What was his name?
I have no idea where you're going.
Come on. The guy from the Love Boat, man. Eric should use a Ouija board. No, Ariane, I'm not doing a Ouija board. You know how my feelings are about the Ouija board. I'm not going to sit there and
He's
try and
very scared of the Ouija board.
I'm not scared. I'm just saying.
You're cautious?
No, I'm just not going to mess with things that we don't know about. See, you think it's a harmless thing, but I guarantee you, James, if you sat there and woke up in the middle of the night and you heard a voice like, "You messed with me, man. You messed with me," it'd be all over you like, "Eric, we're not doing the show anymore. We're just not going to do the show anymore." Or if it happened to me, that's probably what would happen. I'm just saying, James. I mean, I've heard too many stories. Look, when I heard some of the stories, the guys that went to Bobby Mackey and went home, Bobby Mackey's that bar?
Yeah.
And the banging of the pans and the voices. Dude, really?
Well,
How do you stop that? It's not
the
like
guy
you
from
go in-
didn't the guy from Ghost Brothers.
Yeah.
Dylan. Oh,
Dalen.
not Dylan.
Yeah,
Dalen.
he said out of the corner of his eye he would start to see things like dark shadows move.
Yeah.
Now, James, that's unsettling, man. I'm just telling you that right now. That's unsettling. I like to be able to fall asleep. Well, first of all, when I go to sleep, I pray to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Yeah, see, so I got that out there, man.
I see you snuck in your little.
Hey, man. Hey, what are you gonna do? We got Easter coming up, or Resurrection Day. By the way, if you want to get me a big chocolate bunny, feel free. Did you like that solicitation?
I saw that.
Or I might have to come over and go, "Lily Lou." That's her, man. Rock and roll. Dude, is it the bottom of the hour already?
So we're gonna take 5 minutes. 5 minute
Folks,
break.
this is Strange Things Radio, sitting in with Eric Williams and James Riggs, or really, James would rather it be James Riggs and Eric Williams. We're here every Friday night from 10 until 12. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back, folks. See you in a bit.
Strange Things Radio. Strange Things Radio. Strange Things Radio.
Era X Radio.
Yes, it's medication time here, folks. Medication time. Volume at door number 5. And if you're wanting some greenery, well, meet me out back. We'll open up the trunk.
Strange Things Radio.
And we are back, Strange Things Radio, sitting in with Eric and James. It's a Friday night. You know where you got to be. You got to be here locked in. We're going to be here for about another hour and a half, James. I got to compliment you on your music. I felt like I was strolling down, holding hands, and just skipping. Actually skipping. You know, that's what it kind of felt like. And I'm sure everybody dug it too. That's one of my favorite tunes. Folks, you have to understand, I can still hear the music.
I know, I was coming down with it slowly.
I wasn't sure, man, because I thought, okay. But it was just one of those things, man. See, James is the DJ. He controls the music. And because we don't really have, was it ASCAP? Is it ASCAP that we
Yeah.
have to pay to? We have to go out and we have to find music that we can play without having to play royalties. One day, James, you got to admit, one day we're pushing for that opportunity to jam some Zeppelin. We're not going to play. Maybe a little AC/DC, rock it out. Maybe do some awesome dance music. I mean, come on, I'm a DJ. I like the dance music, right? So, James.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing? I see it. You got to understand. See, from my perspective, I see the reflection, and it's like you're checking out websites. Do you know we're on the air right now?
Yeah,
I was just asking.
Yes, because I was looking at weird news on Huffington Post because I forgot to do that section of the show tonight. We got the topics going, but I didn't get the strange things in the news.
I know. Well, we got plenty of strange things in the news. You just don't want to talk about it. Because let me talk about one thing. All right, ready? We're going to just jump right in.
All right.
Okay. Sometimes I like to walk around the front room, my living room, in my underwear.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm
not
an
going to get
underwear
into
guy,
it.
man. I mean, I don't want to wear shorts. I like wearing my underwear. Sometimes I feel a little tidy.
So what does this have to do with strange things in the news?
Because, man, they're watching me on the TV. And
No, but that's
guess
one of the
what?
topics we're gonna
Guess
talk
what?
about. You can't
I
get
want to
into-
get paid when they release the porn video. That's all I'm asking, man. I'm just saying.
You got porn equipment?
No, I'm just saying they see me. I'm just saying. Let's just say, you know how they have self-driving cars.
I have lost you because we went from you and your underwear to
wait,
self-driving
Dude,
cars.
First of all, it's you kind of paused, you kind of looked up at the corner of the ceiling, you had to think about it for a bit, and the funny, I had to think about it too. I don't know where I went, man. I don't know where I went. See, the problem is I don't think I got my insulin. I thought I took a shot, but must not have taken it out because now after the 2 pieces of pizza and the lemon Savannah Smiles, I do believe my blood sugar has peaked once again. And dude, people at work know. I mean, they're like, Eric, check your blood sugar. I check my blood sugar. Wow, 355. Dude, power shot. So, wait, Gen Z. What's Gen Z doing? Look, Eric. What? What did I do? I didn't say anything, man. Oh my gosh! Sometimes. What happened? What'd you do?
I turned it down because I was eating cookies. I didn't want the world to hear me eating my Savannah Smiles.
Dude, does it really freaking matter, man? Come on.
I was just trying to be a little bit professional.
I mean, yeah, we're professional. Dude, professionals indulge in snackage. They really do. Have you ever listened to some of these clowns in the morning drive time? Please.
Yeah, that's true.
They have snackage, so why can't we have snackage? Is there something wrong with that? Eye bleach in which... I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. But, folks...
Do you just do
Some
the porn
news-
thing again with your little...
No, I only do that when I'm talking about my ladies. My ladies.
Man, we got to get like live feeds on
Oh my
video
gosh,
here.
my boss just freaks. She's just like, will you stop that? Wait, pros done. Rebecca, I don't get it. A snackage into the mic. And I don't. I tilt my head to the side, Rebecca. I don't eat snackage in front of the mic. Or do I, James? Do I do that?
Yeah,
We got to go back and check the recording, make sure, because I don't want to be eating snackage in front of the microphone. That won't sound good. That's not professional, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. crunch. I don't crunch, Rebecca. Come on, man. Did you see that? Yes, you do.
I'm working. I'm
you
working
do
the angle.
crunch. Poofed. What does poofed mean? You know,
Like,
see, the thing is,
I don't know.
butt crackers.
We're
All right,
off
folks,
the
this is the
trains
thing.
a little bit.
No, what it is they've all come back from happy hour, or a lot of these listeners are in Colorado and they're firing it up. Something's going on, man.
I can
I'm
find
sure-
I can find some news about marijuana probably.
No, we don't need to, man.
So it
I don't
does.
do that, James. Check. I do that. But do they hear it? Kat, you just lost me, man. Folks, you have to understand, here on Strange Things Radio, we have a chat room where our listeners, Eric, we've literally heard pizza on air. No, Tina, no, I don't think so. First of all, the pizza was not crunchy, number one. And number two, what was that? You did another look, man.
I was thinking.
Gosh, butt crackers are sold in the store. Yeah, but I don't indulge in butt crackers because I'm afraid to go that route. So, but anyway,
You're not
are we
strong
gonna-
enough in your manhood.
well, I have been known to pack a lunch in between the cheeks, but that's just to keep things warm. But folks, listen, I'm telling you, man, I should have taken a bigger shot of insulin this morning, or this afternoon, but I did before I came. Anyway, let's seriously talk here. They're ass crackers. Oh my gosh, they won't let it go, man.
No,
they won't let it. No, but James, no. Let's talk about this because we have heard from WikiLeaks. Thank goodness for these people that the CIA, the
Now-
NSA.
Okay,
No, let's get into it, James, because you're sitting there saying, "Oh well, you have to have a camera."
You do.
All right,
They cannot
who's
see you
to
without a
say-
camera.
Who's to say that they haven't already started putting
Because
cameras?
there's no lens.
How do you know?
I
What
know
if
my.
What if it's part of the screen?
It's not
What
part
if-
of the screen.
how
It
do you know
doesn't
that?
work that way.
How do you know? Are you involved in the production of
No,
television?
but I'm an engineer. I know how this crap works. I can tell you how the thing's built.
First of all, you can't make that claim because now you are a real estate extraordinaire.
But never-
So you
never-
can't say.
Oh, yes, I can.
Although Jen did
Yeah.
proclaim that you're going to put in a garbage disposal, and I
That's-
just got to see that. I can't wait for the phone call.
good
Eric, got to call a
Lord.
plumber. We're in 2 inches of water in the kitchen. I'm just saying. Not that I don't have faith in you to be able
I
to
put
install.
the dishwasher in. It's no big deal. It's
You
easy.
plug the damn thing in. We're talking about a garbage disposal.
You plug it in. You unscrew the bottom of it. You shove it in there. I mean, then you
Oh my gosh!
It's not that hard.
Excuse me. Were you not?
One
telling
word
me-
for you.
Wait. Were
YouTube.
Were you not telling me, James? Just not even 30 minutes ago, that I changed as your wife lamented. Jen lamented that her beautiful designer garage door now is missing a panel.
not missing.
Excuse me?
Just a little crunchy,
Crunchy.
crumbled. A little
Dude,
bent. Little,
do you remember the movie Earthquake in 1975? The thing looks like it's destroyed.
It does
so
not.
You sat there and you bragged that you sat there and did a brake job, and
I
all
did
of a
that. I
sudden
did a
you
great
forgot-
brake job.
You did a brake. You
I just forgot to pump the brakes, get them all nice and hard.
Get the fluid through. I'm not saying that I don't have faith in you.
I
to change
accidentally
the
just kind of bumped into it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. If you want to say that, okay, we're cool with that. Wait, hold on. Now see, we got them going. They can watch men all they want. I'm sure me sitting in a rocking chair in a blue robe, typing on a tablet is exciting. Gen Z, I sit on a rocker too. See, people don't understand the beauty.
Yeah, the difference,
comfort.
though.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. No.
I could sell Lazy Boys. You know that, don't you? I'd make a fortune selling.
But the
Lazy
difference is she's a girl and you're a guy. Who would pay to see a guy in a rocking chair
Excuse me.
versus a pretty girl in a rocking
Excuse
chair?
me. A lot of the women at the retirement communities, I strip on the side. Enrico Erotico, you know that. Dude. Oh, please. Please. I have basically taken the lap dance to a whole new level to avoid any kind of hip issues. And they make the Social Security checks rain, buddy. They rain them. How do you think I can afford the awesome
The Big Daddy Gears T-shirt.
Are you going
The gray Big Daddy T-shirt.
Dude, am I not comfy? Am I not
You're
comfy?
wearing the comfy.
What about the mini socks? You know how much those things cost?
Yeah, they're about $4.99 for a 6-pack.
All right, you buy them at the same place I do.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
But
Because I have the same ones probably. Except I
Look at-
actually.
Fred, stop this, man. A lazy boy inside of a used car. I'm not.
You
a
are
used
so
car
right,
salesman.
Fred.
No, I'm not. I'm not a used car salesman. What is the third? If I was a used car salesman, I would talk a little bit different. I don't talk like a used car salesman, do I? No, I don't.
Do I need to pull the tape? Do I need to pull tape?
Wait,
Because
hold on.
I can tell
No,
you.
don't. No, you don't need to pull tape. But Fred, listen, I'm just saying. Why do you say I don't sound like a used car salesman, man? I'm just your typical guy. I'm a normal guy. I'm a normal person. All right. Okay, maybe we can't go that far in the past life, Eric. Fred, oh man, every week he sits there and says I'm a used car salesman.
It's funny.
No, it's not. I don't know, man. Jeez. As long as I'm not for a breathalyzer test by an old man pushing a Walker Retro filled with tennis balls, life is good, dude. Listen, are the strangelings not like? Are they just like us?
Thank you, Tina.
That's why these
Bigfoot.
people.
UFO.
All right,
Aliens.
Folks, you understand. What happens is the people in the chat room decide to remind us that we are on a particular paranormal network, that we should be talking about paranormal. We are, but we are strange. Our topics are strange. We're not just necessarily ghosts, Bigfoot, UFOs, Nessie, Champ. We talk about anything and everything strange. For example, James doesn't want to admit the fact that he's got a camera and that watches and films every night that you and Jen decide to cuddle on the couch. I'm just telling you that right now.
Hold, have you not seen the size of that couch?
Yeah.
My fat butt barely can get me on it, more or less the both of us.
Excuse
So
me.
I love my
Excuse-
wife,
excuse-
but let's be
excuse me.
honest.
Wait. Who said you're side by side, baby? Come on,
Even up
man.
and down, side by side, upside down, we ain't getting together on the couch.
Wait, where you going, Tina? Bingo. What happened? Look at Gen Z. TMI. Come
is
on.
very true.
It's well known. Come on. These two are lovebirds for years and years and years, man. Who are we talking about? That you got me.
Oh, I did want to talk about something real quick, though.
Lonely is the night.
So this is for people who walk The Walking Dead.
What's that?
Walk
Dude,
The Walking Dead,
dude,
watch The Walking
dude,
Dead.
excuse me. What a terrible show.
Oh, it's an awesome show.
Dude.
So-
Do you remember Night of the Living Dead or Dawn of the Dead? Remember?
Yes, George Romano.
Yeah. That really?
Classic.
All that does is desensitize young kids, so they go, "Oh, well,
Well, I can tell you right
I
now,
wanna take a Louisville Slugger."
the kids are not watching the original Living on the Night of the Living Dead. There will be snore fest for them because then they'll be like, okay, it's black and white. I see more scary movies in my video games.
Dude, it's terrible.
But-
I mean, it's blood and gore on network TV, and I think it's horrible, man. I mean, yeah. Well,
So, yes, I'm sorry about that, Gen Z. It's not Walk the Walking Dead, but this is about The Walking Dead.
he said that.
So, for those who watch it, there's a particular character named. Oh my God!
Boy, dude, that was one hell of a build-up, and I was on the edge of my seat, and I'm like, "Who is he? Who is he? Who is he?" And then all of a sudden, it's a brain fart.
That's
Doesn't matter. Listen,
mean-
it's the dude with the baseball bat
Yes.
with the damn barbed wire. Are you
exactly
freaking kidding me? Come
So-
on, man.
No, but listen to this. So, I'm watching two of my other TV shows.
Whatever happened to Follow the Yellow Brick Road? Come on, let's get back to good stuff, man.
So, Negan is it?
Jeez.
How you say it?
You
Yeah,
just
Negan.
said Micone.
Thank you.
McCone.
No, it's Negan.
I'm looking Cat. Well, Micone has.
No. Oh, I don't know what that. All I know is
Micon?
Eric should see Negan. Yes, I'm talking about Negan's bat. He names it. Oh, what was the name of the bat?
Oh my gosh, dude, you should.
Shirley,
Dude,
no.
you should.
So here's the point I'm trying to
Girl's
make.
name? They call it a girl's name.
Oh yeah. So for all those out there,
Says a
what's
lot about
Negan's
the
bat's name?
The bloodlust of the American public.
What I'm
It's
trying to
just
get to
unbelievable,
though
man.
is two other shows. And I think they're referencing this bat as a homage or something because on Supernatural on Thursday, the opening scene they came in and one of the main characters is actually holding that same type of bat, the bat with the barbed wire wrapped on it. Then on Big Bang Theory, they actually one of the characters in there. Because it was a scene where they're in the bedroom and stuff like that. He ran in there thinking something's wrong, and he had a bat with a barbed wire all on the same night. So I was trying to think, was Thursday night Negan's bat night? I don't know. I just thought it was very interesting
Dude,
that all
you
of
know
a sudden.
what? Out of all of that, when you said Big Bang, I thought of the hot Coco or whatever the hell her
Again.
name is, the blonde.
Again, you cannot reference a show
Excuse
without
me.
having a woman,
Excuse
hot
me.
woman in it. You can't.
Dude, is she not a major part of the show?
Yes,
what is it?
but-
Terry.
No, it's Penny.
Penny. I was close.
Terry Penny.
All right, I was close.
But
I
what
was
I'm,
close.
but name a show.
The bad is Lucille. Look at
Thank
CC
you,
says
Lucille.
The bad is Lucille.
Yes.
James, are you
Yeah.
really, James? Now they spoof it?
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
It's not.
Two other shows.
It is a sad commentary on society as a whole, where we glorify an instrument for pummeling people, cutting, tearing into flesh, and letting young, influential toddlers.
Well, they say
watch
mature
the show.
audiences only. If,
Yeah,
if a
please.
parent is stupid enough to let their kid watch it,
You don't remember
then-
as a young kid PBS getting the same disclaimer just so you could see the opening shot with the boobies, right? Come on.
No. I never watched PBS. Oh, no, that's not true. I lied.
You never watched Monty Python? You never watched? What's wrong with you?
I was going to say that. So
I was
two
gonna say
shows
you
on
watched
PBS.
Doctor Who too, right?
Doctor Who
You geek.
and Monty Python. Those are the only
Yeah,
ones.
Excuse me, Kat. Yes, it is glorified. I'm going to have to disagree with you, Kat, because you've been pummeling me a little
Sparkly
bit today.
zombies.
Yeah. No, it's Kat saying, well, the Negan bat is not glorified. The hell it's not. Come on. Every promo you see, the guy's holding the bat out with the
Because he's
barbed
the
wire.
bad guy.
I guess
You always got to have a bad guy in a TV show.
show. I'm not Here's Jen. I'm not a zombie fan, so I've never watched it. I am a vampire fan, though. I watched every episode of True Blood.
I love True Blood. That was awesome
Gosh,
series.
folks. I am. I'm more into SpongeBob. I mean, I dig SpongeBob. Timmy is an average kid that no one understands. That's another cartoon. Sorry, folks. I mean, I'm not into blood and gore, man. I'm not into blood and gore. I don't get into that. Timmy Turner. You don't remember that? See, because I had kids and I used to watch the kid go and fell in love with him. So I'm sorry. All right. Plus
Yes,
I was
I
into
know Eric
plus
did not
plus
see Glenn's head get pummeled.
Plus I did dig the Pink Ranger. I'm just telling you that right now. She was
Oh,
hot.
by the way, the Power Rangers coming back. New movie.
Well,
It looks pretty good.
As long as they have an Asian in one of the with a ponytail. I'm going to catch crap, man. I can see it. Later on after the show, it's going to be ding, 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 ding. Why did you say this? Why did you say that? And I'm only like, you know what? James provoked me. For one, he had pizza. All right, I was set. I had already had my nightly shot of insulin. He presented me with two slices of, not one, but two. Of course, if I'm going to be offered either a single slice or a double slice, I'll go with a double slice. And then he pulls out the lemon Savannah Smiles.
So to bring it back into paranormal, do you think there actually could ever be a apocalypse like they discuss in these movies, whether it's zombies or whether it's well, right now
not-
going with North Korea. Oh, did you hear what happened to South Korea's president?
Yeah, well, that's not just that.
Well, yeah,
We have pissed off the dragon to the north of North Korea because we've put in the THAAD, the anti-missile defense system, and China's like, okay, you're going to do that? Then guess what? We're not going to abide by no first strike. And this nutcase, this Kim Jong-slim, whatever his frickin' name is, he has an apocalyptic, he's nuts. He and his father were cut from the same cloth. They're both nuts. So he'll do something stupid. This is what I see. Ready? At some point in time, he's going to launch a missile, and we're going to say, let's shoot the damn thing down.
oh, we have to.
And we'll shoot it down. Then this dumbass is going to do something stupid and all of a sudden things are going to start to fly.
My real theory is tonight.
China has said we will come to North Korea is our ally. We will come to their aid. It's a scary situation.
So what about South Korea? See, the problem is they kicked out the first female president because of all the stuff she did. My question:
who's banging the glass table, Eric?
You were?
No, I wasn't. Was I?
Yeah, you're bumping it.
Sorry, Becca. Oh, I mean Rebecca. See, but Becca, I say that out of love. I mean, come on. Anyway. So, not love in a sense to piss off Eric. I'm just saying, I mean, we love all the strangelings and we care about you and the whole. James, help me out, man, please.
I'm sorry.
Help me out.
Hold
Come
on.
help me out, dude.
I'm reading something.
You always read something during the show, James. We're supposed to be professionals, man. But this is the bottom line. it's getting scary. Now,
Yeah, well, see-
forget the Middle East. There's two spots that scare the hell out of me right now: Korea and Iran.
Well, see,
Iran,
I don't think the Middle East, they have a lot of money, and the people who have the money, the sheiks, they don't want to disrupt that. So that's why I think that money keeps that place in check to a degree. They want the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris, and the rich want to stay rich there. North Korea is controlled by one man,
a nutcase.
and he didn't care what
Best
happens.
friends with the worm, Dennis Rodman. Now, that should tell you right there.
Well, my problem is because now South Korea, which was arguably United States' best ally
a
in
democracy,
the
a democracy.
Well, now they're kicking out the president.
Well,
now they're going to be. There's talk
They're
that they
having
could
the
be.
Nixon. It's a female, yes.
Yes.
But she did some unsavory things and that they decided to give her the boot. But that's...
Well, see,
listen,
the problem is if
Do you
they
realize-
become more friendly with Korea, with China, and possibly North Korea, we lose our friendly status in that area. It could be an issue.
This is the thing. This is what's strange about the whole situation. We have what's going on in Korea, and that can only go downhill because you have a nutcase in the north. And you have Iran that is firing off ballistic missiles left and right. They're getting closer and closer to an ICBM that could sit there and hit Israel. What did Israel say? What did Israel say?
Yeah, but
And this
I don't
is
think they're
very-
gonna- but see,
but see, brother, you got to understand this is apocalyptic. This is apocalyptic. This is directly out of the book of Revelation.
Well,
and listen,
I know, but I don't think
know
they're going
that
to bomb. I don't think Korea. I don't think Iran or Iraq are going to bomb Israel because that's going to cause
first
a
of all-
major war, and the rich there
No, bro,
don't want
bro,
that.
Bro, it's the opposite. Israel's going to take out these nuclear installations. We've been talking about this for 10 years. Now you have a friendly president to Israel that'll sit there and say, yeah, we'll provide the refueling tankers. You do the grunt work. Yeah, we'll take out some of these SA-300 anti-missile batteries that the Russians sold them. Dude, this is very apocalyptic. This is very prophetic. This is strange. You can almost say this can be considered paranormal. Israel will not hesitate.
well,
oh my
no,
gosh,
this-
Waddles, you are so right on, and I'm thanking you for agreeing
But you
with
don't
me.
think? Well, I don't
No,
know.
dude, I'm telling you.
I'm more concerned about North Korea. Really, I am.
Well, I agree. North Korea scares the crap. And you know the Japanese? Oh, the Japanese are like, oh, don't mess with us. They're like, they want to do a first strike on North Korea.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, give us a chance. And in a way, I'm kind of like, yeah, let the Japanese do their thing. But then
Yeah,
I remember about the Bataan, was it the Bataan Death March? Those guys, they get a little wacky, with they're the ones that came up with kamikaze, okay? So I don't know if I want to. I mean,
Yeah, but
it's not. We're not that far removed from World War II. Okay,
I see what you're saying.
70,
Yeah.
80 years, about 80 years, right? It was 45 is when the war ended. So 70 years.
Yeah. So
Maybe,
that's not
so
that
let's
far.
say a whole generation. But this is the thing: let the Japanese do that. Let the Japanese.
Yeah,
because
but if they start into it, it's going to drag
buddy,
it. Yeah.
They sat there and talked about a situation where they could hit California. They could hit Hawaii or hit California.
Hauser brought up a really good. You're right, Hauser. I totally agree.
What?
He read 1984, and he swears that North Korea is based on that book. And I think he's right.
Dude, I'm going to have to read that.
You never read 1984?
I somewhat, but I can't remember it, man.
Oh, dude, you got to read the book again.
I mean, all I know is I visualize that shadowy face in the background, the Big Brother kind of deal.
Yeah.
So I'll have to, you know what, Hauser, I'm going to sit there and
Ghost.
read that. Get Ghost. Yeah, man, dude. But we're talking about strange things.
I know we are. No,
I mean,
they're just having fun.
All right, buddy, it's 10:55.
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
for keeping
so
us
folks,
on time.
listen, we got to stay on stride. Don't pull it up so hard because then you scare me because then all of a sudden I get scared. Move.
Ghost.
Folks, this is Strange Things Radio sitting in with James Riggs and Eric Williams. We are here every Friday night, 10 to 12, and you'll be able to soon be able to download our show. So don't go away. We'll be right back. See ya.
Strange Things Radio. Strange Things Radio.
News Radio, I'm Kathleen Maloney. A scandal involving the Marines. The military looking into charges that nude photos of female Marines were posted online.
One of two female Marines working with an attorney in L.A. said she told investigators in January about an online storage drive containing all the photos. Marine Commandant General Bob Neller sounded devastated.
These allegations themselves, they undermine everything that we stand for as a Marine Corps and as Marines. Discipline, honor, professionalism, and respect and trust amongst each other.
So far, fewer than 10 women have come forward. No one's been charged yet. Neller says they've set up a Marine task force to investigate as well.
Fox's Jessica Rosenthal. About 4 federal prosecutors who were nominated by former President Obama have been asked to leave their jobs by Attorney General Jeff Sessions. It's not unusual for a new administration to replace all the U.S. attorneys. Opposition in Congress to putting American troops on the ground in Syria.
Pentagon Chief James Mattis has been given a level of autonomy to battle ISIS that the Obama administration didn't allow. Democratic Congresswoman Barbara Lee of California wants the troop deployment stopped. With the support of a single Republican, she introduced a bill that would block funding for any increase in U.S. troops in Syria, writing, quote, "For more than 15 years, the U.S. has been engaged in an ever-expanding war in the Middle East. President Trump's deployment of combat troops in Syria is the latest front in this endless war."
Fox's John Roberts. A federal judge in Wisconsin has issued a temporary restraining order barring the Trump administration from enforcing a revised travel ban against a Syrian family. A Syrian man in Wisconsin filed a complaint claiming the travel ban is unconstitutional and will prevent his family from escaping Aleppo and joining him in the U.S. You're listening to Fox News Radio, fair and balanced. An ex-cop is going to trial in a Florida shooting case.
Retired Tampa police officer Curtis Reeves says he feared for his life after a man in a movie theater threw popcorn at him when Reeves told him to stop texting during the previews, so he shot the man dead. And a judge now says Reeves must face trial and can't use the state's stand your ground law to avoid prosecution. A video of the incident shows Reeves shooting an unarmed man in the next row. The judge says you can't discern any reason Reeves would have feared for his own life. Reeves could still claim self-defense at trial. In Miami, Eben Brown, Fox News.
3 travelers were stopped from bringing loaded handguns onto planes at Charlotte Douglas International Airport. TSA officials spotted the firearms and the ammunition as the carry-on bags went through X-ray scanners. Author Robert James Waller has passed away. He wrote The Bridges of Madison County.
The book was turned into a film starring Meryl Streep and Clint Eastwood and a Broadway musical. Waller died in his home in Texas after a battle with multiple myeloma, a form of cancer, at the age of 77. The author wrote the novel that detailed the romance between a National Geographic photographer and a war bride from Italy married to an Iowa farmer in 11 days.
I heard his voice coming back to me.
The Clint Eastwood directed film grossed $182 million worldwide. Critics called the book sappy, but Bridges turned the unknown into a multimillionaire and made Madison County, Iowa, an international tourist attraction. Michelle Polino, Fox News.
A singer and her unborn baby are fine after an auto accident in Los Angeles. A representative for Sierra says another vehicle struck the passenger side of her car, but she was not injured. Sierra is expecting a child this spring with husband Russell Wilson, who plays for the Seattle Seahawks NFL team. I'm Kathleen Maloney, Fox News Radio.
Strange Things Radio.
Yeah, Strange Things Radio. We're back, folks. It's 11 o'clock. We got another hour of the show. Glad everybody's hung out with us. We're continuing to hang out. I know it's Friday night. People like to go out and have a few little happy hour action. But when you come home, Dial us in. We're here every Friday night. James, I don't know if I could do a Saturday show. I don't think I'd have the energy for it. I'll be honest with you, buddy. You know what I mean? James, you here? Whew. I thought you were taking a nap. I just want to make sure you're with me, man. I'm just, trying to hang in there. I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Folks, do you like being spied on? Do you like when someone is eavesdropping on you and listening to a conversation, especially a colleague? Let's say you're at work and all of a sudden you see somebody leaning in to find out exactly what you're talking about. How does that make you feel? Do you feel violated? Do you want to sit there and turn to them and say, excuse me, ears, Dumbo, are you hearing what you want me to talk? Do you want to get part of the conversation? Part of me is like, get the hell out of here. What are you doing? What? Imagine the government doing that to you. And we're starting to slowly get more and more information.
Well, like Hauser said, 1984. I think by 2084, that book's going to be dead on. Like when he believes it's
30 years, 30, 31, 32, 33 years out. I mean, come on. It's a scary prospect, especially in this country.
Wow.
So
Hauser just, and I forgot this. He just finished reading it. Eric, 1984 had telescreens which hear and see all. So here's, I saw this today on the news. I thought it was very, so we know about these home automation things, right?
Yeah.
So Amazon's got Echo Dot, right?
Yeah.
So they announced today.
And what's it, Elsa? Lisa? Elsie? What is it? Cece, what is it? That it's like a cylinder and it sits.
Alexa, right? How you say that?
Elsa?
No.
What is it? Lisa.
Thank you, dear.
The queen bee from the hive in the other room heard us struggling, and she's like, "It's Alexa." Jeez, I'm never going to give
they
them
have
pizza
Alexa,
again.
and they say by 2020, which is only less than 3 years away, 20 billion in sales. It's going to be 10 billion of it. It's going to be the network, the device itself, and the other is going to be other products that they will buy because it's part of Amazon. People end up, ordering food. Ordering, that's the thing. The big thing they're looking at. They're really thinking that what you do is you open up your refrigerator and go, "Oh, Alexis, I need milk. I need some peanut butter. I need some bread." And they'll have you can pre-build your shopping list, and then just pulls it from your favorite store. Because I know Amazon has a thing called Fresh right now.
Oh, wait. Hold on. You're saying you could say I need eggs, bacon, OJ, and some strawberry ice cream from the only place, Bluebell. Bluebell has a perfect ice cream. I'm just going to say Bluebell. No, Bluebell's nice. So are you saying then that Elsa or Isa, Alexis will send a shopping list to a supermarket so that you get there, or will that generate the list on your cell phone and you'll be able to recall the list? Is that what you're saying?
No, Amazon Fresh is a delivery service for the produce and for the food.
Oh, really?
So
that's not with the drones, is it?
No. They will deliver your groceries to you.
Oh, God,
so
geez.
That was what they're talking about. Is that's the next wave of these talking devices. Amazon, Google has theirs, and doesn't Apple have one?
Well, all right. And you know what? That sounds good. I like that. I dig that. The only thing is, James, what if that whole communication tool is used for a nefarious reason?
Absolutely.
I mean,
that's
the thing. What if, because it's all IP based, right? Alexis has an IP address.
So wireless access device that goes to your little router.
That goes to your router.
And then
poof. Yeah. So anybody, the government could essentially do a reverse and listen in on
let's grab the traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, let's grab the traffic.
But James, and listen, they're already talking about that. These WikiLeaks people are saying they have the ability to do that now. They have the ability to do that now. And could you imagine? I mean, dude, that's Big Brother. Listen, Alexis is always listening in case you say the wake up word.
Oh yeah, it's always on.
The wake up word.
Say, "Hey, Alexis," and they go,
"Word of."
And be like, "Oh, see, that would be your little girlfriend, Alexis. Play me some porn music."
Down. I want some bread. Down. Throw some eggs and milk in. Down. Dude, first of all, I wouldn't get that kind of device, and I'll tell you why. All right. When we have conversations about show content, could you imagine? Remember the one time I said something, you're like, you shouldn't have said that. It was like a comment about one of our previous administrations. I'm not going to say who.
Look at this. Look at Rebecca said. Amazon claims that they have at least 3 hours of audio saved per device.
What do you? They're going to save it to a database?
Probably.
For what? For what? You better believe, man. French toast. See, Gen Z. You know.
Oh, he's doing the porn thing again with his mouth.
Wait, wow. Eric is being tame. I'm always tame, Ariana. I am. Plus, last week with the Ghost Brothers, I got a little excited and we were a little overmodulated, and I'm trying to keep the voice down a little bit. Not that I have a big mouth, but I have a tendency to project. And when these guys were doing the show, I was kind of starstruck. Because when this show first came out, I binged for about 3 or 4 episodes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this show is killer. And I'm like, this show is going to be a hit. The bottom line, they say it's for research to test how accurate the device is. Yeah, Rebecca, I buy that. Do you buy that? Is that what they're going to use it for? Mine randomly turns on all the time, scares the crap out of me when it's quiet. Well, Rebecca, I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Rebecca, I think Philadelphia has one of the Amazon Fresh markets. I know the Publix I have up here, all over now, delivery.
Yeah, but James, then they mark the thing up, man.
Who can't think about it?
All right, that's fine.
But you don't have to go to the grocery store, come back.
I am the king of BOGO. Doesn't matter if it's shrimp sauce. I will buy it thinking that I'll use it at some point. As long as it says BOGO, I go crazy. I'm sorry.
Okay, not against that, but
I'm not going to mark it up 20% just so some guy can throw the bags in the bag. I'd rather go to the store.
But there's people who are.
Plus, I like to saunter down
honestly
with a cart.
I have a question for you.
Chicks. That's
if you were making $125,000 a year,
yeah,
and they offer that service to you for an extra 20% off of, so it's an extra.
So $100 worth of groceries becomes $120. Yeah,
and you didn't have to leave the house to go there and get it and bring it in. All that. They just bring it to you, and $120, $20 extra a week, so you don't have to go to the store and come back and spend an hour or two in there. That would be. I will guarantee you would do it all day.
Dude, I like going shopping, man. Sometimes for the.
Oh, well, you can still go, but I'm just telling you.
But I'm just saying, you don't like going out to the grocery just to get the hell out of the house. Come on.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but people who are busy making money, sometimes you don't have time. You're like, oh. So, but this is where houses, and this is we're going to get into the whole. James, I almost said IRS. Why did I say almost IRS?
No,
it's one of the acronyms of the government.
The NSA and the CIA, and this the thing. That's Big Brother. Hauser was right. That's Big Brother, man. And I don't want anything to do with the whole Big Brother thing. Yeah, sure, it's convenient. Yeah, sure, it's nice. I compare totals.
Hauser.
Wait, I have a wife for that. And Hauser, I bet she's not listening to the show and can't see what you're writing unless she's doing the Big Brother and she's tapped into your account and able to see.
Well, my wife does. Everything I spend, it pops on her phone. Oh, you went to the Chinese place. Oh, you went to Wings and Things. Oh, if I forget to tell her. So,
did you tell her the other day we went and had she
knew already.
Food at Two Senoritas.
She knew it. Well, before I even walked out of the restaurant, she's like, ding. So you're going to Two Senoritas, huh? So Big Brother is my wife. No.
Dude,
but Rebecca said a good.
You say it now because the door's shut. I want you to open the door. You go in and say that. I want to hear you do. Come on, big guy. Come on.
But Rebecca said it's no more expensive than going to our local store for their stuff.
Maybe Whole Foods. I don't know.
I
went and bought a sub, and it cost me $13.
It's healthy sub.
Yeah, sold by a bunch of hippies. All right, come on.
They're not idiots. They might get high all the time, but they're not idiots.
They did have a smell, stench coming from the deli. Yeah, go on back, get yourself a bong.
Can you imagine that, Alexis? Give me a 1/4 ounce, and I take a new bong with that.
You think that's not going? That's not on the horizon?
Oh, it is.
Please. All these dispensaries, and just wait. Give it about 5 years, 10 years. The whole medical marijuana thing. It's going to turn into First they'll say, okay, we need it for medical purposes, medicinal purposes. Then it's going to be, out of heck with it. We'll just make it recreational. We'll make it like 21. We'll tax it, blah, blah, blah. Because it all comes down to generating revenue. And that's exactly what it'll be. In Colorado, may do it, laugh out loud. Where you going? Alexis? Oh, Alexa, not Alexis. Rebecca, thank you for correcting me. I meant Alexa, not Alexis. If I said and I'll tell you why it's Alexis, because I got a colleague, really cool colleague. His wife is called Alexis, so forgive me. I'm sorry.
You're going to put an on it.
Alexa.
Alexa.
Right, Alexa.
Well, Alexis.
But no, please. That's Big Brother, buddy. And we've talked about this before. The whole Antichrist. And the mark of the beast.
And I got to tell you something I saw.
I'm
ready?
Saying,
you ready?
Is it going to validate what I just said?
Well,
I knew it. Dude, I'm going to convert you before you know it, man.
It's printable tattoos that transmit electricity. I saw a whole little article on it. You print it up, the ink that gets used, you put it on the thing and you can connect like a diode and then some LEDs, and they're actually putting little circuits on it, and you can print it and literally put it on your skin.
But what about storing information?
Well, if you can give energy to it, then you have an EEPROM, and EEPROM can store.
Yeah, but you've seen how those EEPROMs, they'd have to really miniaturize it.
They are.
Well, they already have the grain of rice that they stick under the skin. They already have the grain of rice. It's like the size of a grain of rice.
Right.
That can hold data, but I'm talking about medical records, banking, everything.
But doesn't need but the problem is, you keep thinking it has to hold it locally. You have to think of the cloud. All you do is no different than Alexa, no different than...
Okay, so you're saying it would have a number, and you would do your palm over something, it would read the number, go out to the cloud, make the transaction, and finish the transaction.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about medical records?
Same thing. It's all in the cloud.
So it'll all be in the cloud, not locally on the skin.
Right.
Okay.
And if it's all in the cloud,
dude,
then what do you think these companies are making buku bucks on cloud profit?
Wait, okay, stop now. My dot is trying to order shrimp sauce. It wasn't my fault, man. Big Brother. I'm just telling you.
The thing is,
I'm just telling you, man.
Oh, I totally agree.
Why do you say they don't or won't put?
They might.
Cameras in.
No, they do, but mine personally doesn't have one.
That's going to be the next. I bet right now you could find models of smart.
Oh,
TVs
so you can. I already looked it up while we were on break.
So who's to say that that's not going to be standard equipment in the next couple of years?
Oh, it probably will be.
Okay.
You're just saying mine. I'm like, no, mine doesn't have one.
I don't know, because that's a pretty nice TV. That's 4K, right?
Yes. Oh, yes. Please.
So I'm just saying.
But that one's going into the bedroom next year. I'm going to an 80.
Oh, jeez. Are you gonna get a good deal too this time?
I hope so,
folks. One of these shows, I'm going to have to discuss James' ability to utilize credit, discounts, a timing. It's almost incredible how you're able. Wait, Eric, you do not have to buy one with a camera. One's with a camera. Now,
true, but I think what Eric was referring to,
that it'll be standard equipment. It'll be standard equipment on smart TVs. I think Riggs TV
could
have
be,
one easily hidden, and you. Now,
he makes a good point, because there's one spot.
I told you, and you sat there and said no.
Well, mine doesn't. I know mine doesn't. But
did you read what Hauser just said?
I know.
He just said, quote and unquote, I think Riggs TV could have one easily hidden in it, and you would not know it.
Oh, Gen Z, you don't know how blind I am. I need an 80, because right now even my 65 looks a little small to me. So.
Yeah, it costs $25 to $50, but the Chinese government, U.S. Central would easily pay for it.
It's true. That I will tell him.
Now, see, I told you.
Well, I don't think mine has one.
Who's to say? I'm just saying. Who's to say that there isn't a camera in there already that maybe doesn't have the functionality, but is just waiting for the firmware to be flashed? Because you can flash firmware. I'm able to do if you.
Oh yeah, you can update it. I just updated it.
Update the firmware, and who's to say that the camera's not in there? It just needs the firmware flash. James. Listen. James? I mean, how so? You do bring a very good point.
The
camera's not behind tinted. Thank you. Okay.
Well, there is one spot
Told
that
you.
could be.
Excuse me. Wait. I told you. I'm just saying. See, James even agrees with
But
me.
do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Now, what? I told you, and you sat there and said no.
Oh, mine doesn't. I know
you
mine doesn't.
argued with me before the show.
I don't think mine has it. But
How do you know?
well, unless I take it apart, I 100% don't
Well,
know.
this is the thing. Are you going to take a chance?
Well, how are you supposed to block it unless you don't connect it to the internet? And I click mine to the internet.
Well, how do
because
you
use it
know?
for.
How do you know the government doesn't see you walking around in your Power Ranger jammies? How do you know that? You don't. And that's
Because
why
I don't have
tell-
Power Ranger and I have
that-
Star Wars Jamie. So get it straight, Buster.
Folks, he is the biggest Star Wars geek ever to walk the face of the planet. The guy has figurines. All right, look.
I have posters,
To each his
figurines.
own. To each his own.
I used to have a full blown arcade game. I still have some very expensive.
Oh my gosh, Jay, come on!
Do you know I
Are you
have?
gonna- are you
I
gonna
have.
sit
I
there
looked.
and
I
admit
found
that to
mine.
people?
No, I
Are-
found my Star Wars figurine. That right, if it was in the box right now, loose is worth about $250. You can laugh all you want, but when you have a $250,
Buddy, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just sitting there thinking that you love your figurines. What was your favorite Christmas gift this year? Just tell the people. Tell the people. And who got it for you? Mama loved it. She knew how to take care.
what's what I get?
You got another figurine that you sat there and raved about a figurine that you got. Didn't you get a Star Wars figurine?
Did I? No, I don't think so. Not this year.
Okay, all right, yeah.
But
Denied.
Hauser brings
That's
a good
it,
point.
denied.
So Hauser, it's funny you say that about the counterfeit Cisco pieces.
Right.
That's a
RMA them. They were not in Cisco's database.
Yeah.
Hiding the cameras easily compared.
yeah. He's right because my friends over at
And,
Cisco.
and James, he says I'm conspiratorial.
No.
I mean, come on. And James, we sat there and he did the same thing. We were talking about. He's like, no, that's not possible. No, it's not possible. I'm like James, who's to say that these manufacturers are hiding a device that is a camera that doesn't necessarily have the ability to be functioning now, it does, and you don't know
But
about
CC
it.
came up with a question. Because why would the CIA care about Joe K. Public? Boring. No one is tapping people. I don't think it's so much about the CIA. They're starting it, but where I see big business monitoring people's activities.
Okay.
As far as their habits, how they move around the house. I mean, maybe how they. It's really what it is. Is IBM is working on big data. Big data is ability to take massive amounts of information, literally taking all the information they're getting from the public and then housing it.
That's just scary.
And then
That's
from
just
the point,
terrifying, man.
Big companies.
That's a sci-fi movie right there.
Right.
Okay.
I don't think they're tapping everyone, but I think they're working
Okay,
on their
maybe
ability.
not tapping everybody, but they have the ability to tap anyone. I'm not saying they're tapping everybody, but let's just say you become a suspect in something. My fear is the Chinese are doing it. They already have all my personal info and fingerprints. I would not push it past them. Yeah, it costs a bit, but when you register the TV, they have OPM, or did he mean OEM? OPM, what does OPM stand for? List of cleared people so that Chinese now know who owns each TV. That is scary, man. That's scary.
I think it's big business.
I mean,
I really think that what we're going to see is less from the government, more from big business. I think Big Brother is not going to be the government; it's going to be corporations. Because right now, corporations want to know everything you're doing.
Oh, Office of Personnel Management or Personal Management. Is that a Chinese office?
No, that's what.
Is that what here in the
I
United
think it
States?
is, yeah.
Okay, they hold all clearances for feds. Listen, I wouldn't put it past them.
Well, that's why
And
we
now
need. But
now
that's why
have
we need
people-
companies like
now we have
WikiLeaks.
people like WikiLeaks. All right, was it Julian Assange is what his name is? That they say, oh, he's such a bad guy. He's such a bad guy. No, he's not. He's informing the people of how deceptive, how our government can hide things, and spying on citizens. We should have a level of privacy unless it can be confirmed that you've done something that is considered
how do you-
illegal? I don't know.
That's
I
the
don't
the
know.
line that
Remember,
gets watched.
did you and I have a conversation where I wanted to see if just do a test and like have a video camera and a telephone and start the video camera and say, I'm going to try and demonstrate that they're listening to me right now.
Well-
And pick up a phone call and say, and folks, let me just say a little disclaimer. I'm not suggesting this. I'm not saying.
You better be
I'm
careful what
I
you
know,
say.
I know, but let's just say you would say you were going to commit an act on someone, and is someone listening to us? Now, see, it's little things like this, these little feedback, these little crackles.
Did
that
you
start
hear that?
I heard that. So should I go on?
Oh, it's the phone. Someone's been.
Oh, dude, I told you. I bet we're in trouble, man. I bet we're in trouble.
Nothing against you.
But I'm just saying, it's me? I'm calling you?
Someone.
No, I'm not calling you, man.
No, someone's beeping you. Because I have my vibrator off. I mean,
Wow.
that was a flub.
I knew you were a wild man. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Let's see. Stop
So-
with your right-wing plight. Nobody hates Julian. Oh, JC is out there. Jared. We were just talking about Alexa, okay? And I kept calling it Alexis. I was saying Alexa. I had to be corrected there. And I said, well, the reason why I said it because, I just was saying Alexis. So I hope Alexis is listening to the show too.
So, anyways, what the heck are we were going? We were going down a path.
I was saying I wanted to try and do a test and say,
Oh, yeah.
that, I'm not. In fact, I'm almost kind of afraid to say it. But let's
Don't.
just say, all right, I won't. I'm
But
just saying,
here's the thing: is
just to see if a half hour later, federal agents were be at my door.
they won't. Because here's the thing:
You don't think
I
so?
could literally say that on the radio right
don't
now?
you don't think
No.
so?
I could say it right now, and nothing
Okay.
would happen. Here's the reason:
But
it's
maybe
fake.
maybe a day. Okay.
So they're going to go, oh, it's fake. If me and you literally started talking about where the president's going to be.
You had to say that, man. I didn't want to say that.
Oh.
But
Well,
that's James Riggs, folks, not Eric Williams.
Well, POTUS is going to be, right? POTUS. I don't know. Oh, they don't know that
POTUS.
too.
Hi, what the
I have
hell's
the
a
question,
POTUS?
though. Do they still really call him POTUS? Because that's what everyone
because
calls
they
him.
don't want to say President of the United States.
Well, but everyone knows what
and we
POTUS
think
means.
it's cool. I mean, come on.
Either way. They
Like I say, instead of pizza, za. They know what the hell it is. Anyway.
So,
go ahead.
but here's the point. If we truly...
Oh, Hauser, wait. Hauser, you taking off, man? Hauser's thinking at all. Hey,
You're
listen,
welcome,
bro.
Kate. I.
Hey, Hauser, thanks for being part of the show, man. Good to hear you, and I'll give you a text tomorrow. Okay? See you, bro. So, I'm getting.
I'm sorry, that little vibration thing I said.
Read that head aloud. Stop cutting it out. Stop the censorship.
I don't know. But what I'm saying to say is they would look at it, see if it's real enough. Me and you were truly planning it, and we had...
You too, James. You too, Hauser. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry.
Keep cutting me.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to turn off your mic in a minute.
I don't.
So, but if they felt that it was a
Hurry
true
up.
threat...
We got a minute. We got to go to break.
All right. If they really thought it as a true threat, they would. But think about all what they call chatter. They're constantly listening to people. I mean, remember the original email program they had called Carnivore? They've dismantled it, but they have programs that scan constant emails. The kids getting more into audio, more into video. We've talked to, and now adding these IP devices is just giving them easier and easier access. I mean, WikiLeaks proved it. I mean, and we need to have places. Anonymous. I think anonymous is important to a degree. I think we need to have the other side of the fence on protecting our rights. Oh, that's just me. But pot is for U.S. equals POTUS.
All right,
Pot
hold
for
on,
us.
hold on. All right, Jared, I'm saying what? Read that shot aloud. Oh, he's probably talking about what I wanted to cut. You just want to see my ass in jail going, Jen, help me out. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. We got another half hour of show. Don't go anywhere. Got a cool topic we're going to talk about when we get back. So go get some snackage, get a little beverage, and hang out with James and Eric here on Strange Things Radio. We'll be right back, baby.
Strange Things Radio. Strange Things Radio.
The views expressed and the opinions given by the individual host and their guests do not necessarily reflect those of Para X, its affiliates, or its sponsors. The views expressed and the opinions given by the individual host and their guests do not necessarily reflect those.
Strange Things Radio, Friday night. We're on the back half of the second hour. Hope you guys are having fun. We're having a blast. James, do we not look forward to this every week?
Every week.
We love our strangelings, man. We love our people that listen to us and talk to us and make this fun. This is a chance to hang out, man. I don't really view this as a radio show, James. This is our Friday night get-together. What's wrong?
You don't view it as a radio show? What do you view it as?
I view it as us hanging out.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean that in that sense, because you did kind of look at me. Actually, you know what, James? I thought you kind of leaned to one side on one.
Oh, I'm doing an old cheek move.
We're making a little facial there. No, I'm just saying this is us hanging out, man. Yes, it's a radio show, but I don't really necessarily view it like that. It's you and I hanging out, chatting with the Strangelings, and they participate in the show, which I dig. Every week, you guys don't understand. I look forward to this. This is our Valve release, and the only thing is, we come up, we'll read the news, we'll read the sites. What are we going to talk about? We have our discussions. Like James, how long do we argue about the camera in the TV?
That's true.
And because he was like, oh no, there's no camera in the TV. I'm like, James, I'm telling you, they could see you, and I give up turning down the volume.
Oh, the music, yeah.
So it must have been loud there, bro. What were you jamming it a little loud? Okay, I give up. Down the volume. Joe in Manila, our buddy from Manila.
And Gran Torino. He says,
GT.
a party when we don't have to look at each other and say, and we're all pretty.
Wait, GT, where is he?
He's
the
there.
Party where we don't have to look. GT, where were you? I didn't see you. He wasn't here the whole show. What you went out party?
Yeah, he went party.
Yeah, that's it.
So
he's like, I'll check the last.
This last little bit, we are going to talk about radio. Okay, I got a little close there, didn't I just tore into that, Mike.
Well, you blow it here. Do
you
need the graphic?
Yeah, I need the graphic, so I don't blow it out.
Yeah,
there you go.
So
Harvest Theorist, how sailing aliens could reach. I'm going to read how this is from the Washington Post, because that's the left. Isn't the Washington Post a little bit leftist?
Yeah, they're nuts.
Yeah,
they're psychos.
I mean, just like Fox, fair and unbalanced.
Excuse me. Fox is the purveyor of truth.
Oh,
just
good Lord.
So
Whose truth? Who's theirs?
I'm just saying, dude.
They stop. Hey, listen. Fox is the same network that puts The Simpsons on. So anyone who's... I'm sorry. All right, so back into this. Harvard theorists, how sailing aliens could have caused fast radio bursts. So, in 2007...
these are scientists whose theory is these are space probes that aliens, and I hate to say that, but they're space probes that are emitting radio signals, radio waves. And I've asked James, I've talked about said, James, what do you think? Do you think that radio waves can, and people out there, CC, GT, this might be a question for you. Is there a natural process by which radio waves can be generated and transmitted? Is there some sort of galactic explosion? Is there something that we don't know that might possibly be in the universe? That could be a source of radio wave generation? Because this is the thing. Scientists say, yes, we get radio bursts, and it's coming from deep space. And their theory is these are space probes from, and I kind of hate to say this, but they're saying they're aliens.
Demons.
Well, know that's how I feel about it, right?
I know.
We've had this discussion before, James. Have we not had this discussion
before?
Right,
but we're going to stick with the current scientific facts.
Okay.
So they said the signal was quick. The spurt of radioactivity originated from a source other than our galaxy, and it lasted fewer than 5 milliseconds. But it to generate such a burst would require 500 million times the power of our solar system sun.
Okay, what does that tell you? It has to. Is that me?
That's you, dude.
Turn
it off or move it off the glass.
All right, I'll move it off the grass.
The grass? You mean the glass? Listen, we have, if you know what I'm saying, we got some grass laying around here somewhere.
Oh, and before the end of the show, I got to tell you about a colleague that had another ghost story.
Okay.
All right, so that'll be one of the last things we got to talk about.
So, an artificial origin is worth compelling and checking. And basically, this is from Alvi Lebeau. theorist and author
you know
of a paper.
what they're saying? That's just science speak. Artificial generation means
Astrophysics
it's
right.
being generated by something. It's not a naturally occurring phenomenon. That's what they're trying to say.
Astrophysics have only detected 25 other fast FRBs since 2007. So and this it gets a little bit more scientific stuff. Which if I try to read it, I'll just sound like an idiot, which is not too far off. But I'd say it is. I think these are very interesting. If a solar sail were massive enough to cause these rays, it could propel a 1 million-ton payload, about equal to three Empire State Buildings together, glued together. They're talking about some kind of big sail that could transmit this kind of energy.
The bottom line is, James, science really has no explanation for this. They're the ones that come out and say, "Okay, did you just yawn over there?"
Nope, no yawning.
I just saw you yawn.
No,
Are
you
you
did not.
freaking kidding me, man?
You did not see that.
Wow. But yeah, and we say this. The other day, I was looking, and I came across a picture of the. May I, James? May I?
Is it a pretty girl from the 1970s movie?
No.
What is it?
Black Knight Satellite. Black Knight Satellite. Folks, this thing exists. Go to Google Black Knight Satellite. They have a picture of this thing. I don't know when it was taken. I don't know. Do you know when this picture was taken, James?
I don't.
But it's actually a picture, and they don't know what this thing is. Now, I think NASA has said, okay, we believe it could possibly be some sort of solar blanket from one of the Apollo launches, or they're not sure what it is, but the thing is, this thing is big, and if it is a solar blanket, it's a solar blanket for the Jolly Green Giant.
Well,
this
according
thing
to this
is huge.
detail of NASA photo ID STS 088-724-66. So it's actually a photo, a NASA photo.
Okay.
That you kind of see currently.
Okay, so and there's a couple theories. NASA wants to basically say it's space junk, or it's this massive solar blanket that was used in one of the launches or whatever, but this thing is absolutely massive. Massive. They don't know what it is. Other theories say, okay, you know what it is? It's a satellite that aliens, an alien race or whatever, put in the geosynchronous orbit, and that it's been there for thousands and thousands of years. Now, who's to say? I don't know. But I know one thing, they have one picture. James, let me ask you, why aren't there multiple pictures? Why aren't there multiple pictures of this thing? There's enough article. You can find information about Black Knight Satellite. I can't just say it. Black Knight Satellite. I mean, this is the thing. There's so much information out there. It's all speculation. Why don't they do some sort of launch a probe and get close to this thing? Or do they not know where it's at? Or which I can't for the life of me imagine why they can't know exactly and pinpoint where this thing is, or probably maybe they just know where it is and they've elected to ignore it. But the bottom line is this: could this be a satellite? Could this be something that's monitoring human activity and reporting back? Could these radio pulses, these radio bursts from deep space, could that be some sort of communication or signaling to something like a Black Knight satellite? I'm just saying.
Maybe it's ordering pizza.
Was it the kind we had tonight, man?
That was cheap pizza.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Pizza is pizza as long as it's cold, and it was cold, man. I'm just saying, James. Look, when scientists say, and remember, these are people with reputations, right? These are scholarly scientists. You don't want to be known as a crackpot. You just don't. Unless you do a paranormal show, right?
Yeah, like Strange Things Radio.
That's right. But we're not scholarly.
No. Well, no.
We try to be.
We fake it. Fake news. Alternative lifestyle. Oh, no.
Yeah,
wrong thing.
Now, maybe you, and that's probably news to Jen, but not me. I'm 100% buddy.
100% what?
I love women, man.
Yeah, so what's wrong with people who don't love women?
This is the thing.
So you're a lesbian.
Remember the Bigfoot video with the chick? That was a female. I got to be honest. I would have dated that thing. She was hot. little hairy, but so are European women, right? So, you just got to get the thing. So a doomsday machine from Star Trek episode of the same name. No, all right, wait, hold on. Damn, I don't have enough tinfoil for hats for tonight's show. See, they're just beating up on us. See, folks, this is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. Wait, what did I bingo? I didn't bingo nothing. I don't get it. Because I got turned on by Bigfoot. You didn't see.
We'll get away from the ice.
What's the video? What was it? Who? Patterson. The Patterson video.
Yes, the Patterson video.
Come on, man. Hey. I don't discriminate. I like Neapolitan ice cream, baby. I like all flavors.
Okay, I have to say this real quick, and then we'll get back on Black Knight Satellite. When I was a kid, I didn't know it was called Neapolitan. I thought it was called Napoleon. And I was like, yeah, can we get some Napoleon ice cream? And they were like, what the heck is Napoleon ice cream? And I said, yeah, with all the different flavors, Napoleon.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I swear to God, I thought it was called Napoleon.
Jeez. Oh, gosh. It's been one of those nights, folks. It's one of those. Is this not kind of typical of our show? So anybody that's listening, and we have others listeners now. I mean, come on.
A few more.
Yeah. So listen to us. I mean, and hang out with Become a Strangeling. If you're like us, listen to us. We're only here 2 hours a week, Fridays, 10 to 1 or 10 to 12. We did do it till 1 o'clock at one point. Remember, Jane? That was too much.
Yeah, I think
too much, buddy. That's just way too much.
But but back to Black Knight Satellite. We've talked about this.
Why aren't there other pictures? Why aren't there pictures?
Well, actually, there is. I found a few more.
Really?
A 1998 taken. Take your phone off the glass.
I'm sorry.
There's another picture, a 1998 one taken by NASA also. And I think there was one more. Okay, there's another 1998 photo. Also, a Black Knight captured flying past the blue moon on July 31st, but that was not nearly as clear. So, but there's also talk about where'd it go? It was talking about Tesla and how I think what they're really trying to do is blur a couple of things together. Supposedly Tesla received some not images, that's the word I'm looking for, but radio communications at once, not communication, but signals, and they fill a space, and some people are trying to put it on top of this. I don't know. I mean, it's really interesting that this image. And I'll tell you, I found it, why is it still floating out there? Why hasn't it come down? That's the other question is, if things are in orbit, satellites fall out of the sky all the time because...
Yeah. Especially Russian-made satellites.
Yeah, they have a tendency to crash. Why hasn't this come down? Or is it still up there? So the photos we see are, a few decades old. So the real question is it... I don't know. Is it still there? And I look at it, and I mean, it definitely got some kind of weird image to it. Again, you cannot, you can't tell what the actual size of it is. It looks pretty big, but I think it's, yeah, here's another thing. So there's a story that made its media debut in 1940s when the St. Louis Dispatch and the San Francisco Examiner wrote about the quote satellite on May 4th, 1954. The Time magazine wrote about it on the 7th of March, 1960, and these are just different articles they wrote about it.
So it's been around.
Yeah, it's been around.
And people sit there and think that, hey, this is some sort of an alien satellite. Now, who's to say? Don't know. Not sure. But the bottom line is we're getting some signals from deep space, radio signals. We don't know what they are. Scientists think that they might be signals from some sort of probe.
Yes,
a space probe. And it's just one of those things, and it's just, you're like, okay, that's what it is, and I see now what I just did. I was trying to read my phone. You just can't do that. You just can't do it. All right, anyway, I want to tell the story. Today at lunch, I went for a walk with a couple colleagues. We went and had some lunch. We're walking around Sarasota. And we get on the discussion of ghost stories. Remember the guy that I told you that had a realtor that went into a house of a man that passed away, was taking quick pictures, and didn't we post the picture?
Yeah, we posted it.
So, and it was like a dark figure in a mirror. The same guy that brought that story to us, he kind of talked to his name's Chase. I call him Chazaroo. All right, cool guy, great guy. He's telling me about a story where it was like a relative's farmhouse. All right, there was a house on a lake, and close to it was a farmhouse that they didn't use anymore. It was just old and had been there for like 100 years, but it wasn't that far from the house that was like close to the lake.
Yeah,
and he said that he got up one morning and he was just kind of like looking out the mirror or out the window, and he said in the house, it was completely this farmhouse that's completely empty. They got some stuff in there. He said on one of the windows he saw like a blue fluorescent light. Nobody was in there, nothing, completely locked up. Kind of freaked him out, right?
Right.
Fast forward 8 years. Guy's 14 now. He's 14. He was by himself at this house, all right? And he said something about jumping on a trampoline or something like that. And he said he looked up at this farmhouse. So you have a house on a lake, and not too far from it is this old 100-year-old farmhouse. And he sat there and said that in the window, he saw this like ghostly face. He could actually make out a human face that had no expression. He said he turned around, and he was like, did I see what I looked back, saw the same face, turned back, got a little scared, looked back, saw the same face, and he bolted. He was out of there. So next week for the show, maybe we ought to touch back again on ghosts, ghostly stories, hauntings.
Sure, we can do that.
We ought to think about that, because when he related this story, I was like, are you freaking kidding me, man? And he's telling me this is the same guy that brought the picture of the realtor guy.
Right.
So, and I asked him, okay, so are you telling me you believe in spirits? He's like, it was not he wasn't really committed to it, which I can understand, because do you really want to talk about having ghost experiences? Now, maybe today in today's society, with all the shows and the existence of the paranormal, or starting the acceptance of the paranormal, maybe. But I don't know if I'd want to sit there and say, yeah, I walked into a room and I saw this spirit looking back at me, and you know what I mean? So, but it was just one of those stories. I mean, he told, and it kind of flipped, I was like, wow, man. How often, and see, the thing is, one of the other guys I was with, I call him JC, Jared, he has had 2 ghostly experiences. Actually, did I tell you the one time when he had the little the little ghost, what is it? It's like on a cell phone, you can get these apps.
Yeah, I have one.
Okay. Well, he's sitting there and we're laughing, and he's like, here, I'm going to turn it on and see, and it's like, and then all of a sudden it'll pop up words and stuff, okay?
Yeah.
We're sitting there talking, and right behind me, one of our colleagues, her name is Elena, she passed behind me, and I kind of looked over as she passed by me, and all of a sudden on the readout it said Elena. We were like, are you kidding me? Nobody said her name. Nobody said anything. It said Elena. Then, right after that, it said foliage. And we're like, foliage? What the hell? Why foliage? Behind me is a list of... Oh, you got it already? You got it? Watch it say something now. Are these cabinets with ferns on them all the way. Folks, what you're hearing right now is James Ghost App. Now, I'd love to freak you out, man. I hope something comes up there and freaks you out, man. I'm just saying. Yeah. But that's
this thing doesn't work. It says things off. It will say things here in a minute.
Watch it say pizza.
Tell me something.
Yeah, but the thing is, it freaked us out. We didn't say the name. It said Elena. All right, James. Maybe I shouldn't have gone off on this tangent.
Oh, now we're deep into it now.
We're deep into it. So we're going to do this for the next 7 minutes. We got 7 minutes to show. We're going to sit there and wait. Just let it run, man. See what it says. Yeah. Now, if it says Strange Things Radio, I'll be impressed, man. Say the theme song. Say the theme song.
It'll say something here in a minute.
But what James has is on your smartphones. You can download these, what do they call them? Spirit apps?
Yeah, ghost apps.
Whatever.
Supposedly it scans and then it's supposed to scan the network and then it's going to say a word.
But see, buddy, I got to tell you something. To me, those things are just like a Ouija board. Just like a Ouija board.
No, it's fake. There's no, because I put this in my car driving my son to school one day and started saying stupid things.
Like what? What is it saying?
I don't know. I can't remember. Like death. I don't know. It's just the dumbest things in the world. I don't know. It's slowly.
Is that where you almost rear-ended that semi-tractor trailer?
But this is the one I saw the license plate that says Satan.
You're kidding, man.
No, I got a picture of it.
Somebody had a car with a license plate that said Satan.
Yeah. S-A-T-I-N, right? That's not. Yeah,
S-A-T-A-N.
A-N or I-N?
Well, that's Satin.
Satin, Satan,
If it said S-A-T-I-N, it's Satin. And you know what? I bet the driver was a hot chick, baby. No? Not a hot chick?
No.
Right. But what we just did was James had to fire up his Ghost app and check things out. But, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'm not really,
There's no way those are.
What? I'm just saying. I wouldn't.
I don't think they're real. I think this is just it sits there for a while, then it makes. I mean, it's all fake. At least this. Now, I'm not saying,
dude. Look at the door. Look at the door. The door's moving.
It's a wind outside.
It's not windy out. What are you talking about?
No, that door's.
It's not wind, dude. You had to do that, didn't you? I have to drive home. Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks a lot. You had to sit there and conjure that crap up. It's just like you were playing with. I'm telling you, there's no wind. All night that door has not moved, and it just moved.
Good Lord.
All right, whatever, bro. Whatever. You got to sit there and do that stuff before I got to sit there and leave. Are you freaking kidding me, man? Come on.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to hit 7-Eleven.
Thank you very much,
press cube anyway. No, I'm going to anyway. Let's see. What is it? What the heck does that mean? Ifumba. What the hell is that? What is that? EOMFI. Cat, I don't get it. What are you trying to say? Yeah, GT. Come on, man. You haven't had a 7-Eleven pressed Cuban sandwich? Oh my gosh, it's pretty sad. Blanky night for E tonight. Yeah, man. Hey, what are you gonna do? He's still doing it, folks. We're on the air right now, and he's playing with this ghost thing. Are you freaking kidding me, James?
Oh, it's getting red. It's getting dangerous.
I told you.
Here it comes.
Okay.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
I just pushed the door. I'm behind James, and I'm scared. He's going to be up terrified.
Hold on, folks. Here it comes.
Wait, from my phone app came to follow Eric home. I meant, all right. Okay, Cat. You had to sit there and say that, didn't you? Have some Ouija board nights. See, now they're piling on. Folks,
yes.
Does that not sound like hell?
Feeling.
Did it say feeling?
Yeah.
Nothing more than feelings, trying to forget my feelings of love.
Feeling what? Let me hear you.
Dude, you're blowing out the sound, man.
Oh, sorry.
Look at that. You played with one at work, and you're going to get onto James. No, Jenzy, I didn't. A colleague did. CC and a Morning of Pain. Joe, I'm sorry, bro. See, man, all the way from the Philippines. Joe, I'm so glad you're there, man. Turn more people on in the Philippines. We dig international. We would have had more people, but James pissed a bunch of people off in Japan. What was it? What does it say?
Let's see. Get all red again. Here it comes. Come on. Let me hear the ghost. Yeah, come on. Dude. Let me see it. Come on.
Dude, is this really how we're going to finish the show tonight, man? We got 3 minutes. Is that what it says? Folks, it literally says fear. Did I say afraid? Did I say fear? Come on, James. What was I talking about? Not that I believe in that stuff, folks, but this is the thing. It said feeling, and then it said fear. I mean, come on. A little bit. Maybe a little bit. All right. Damn it. See, James, you know, who was it that used to bust my nuggets all the time about driving home and things being in the back?
Cater.
Yeah, man. I mean, come on, man. Beeping, it's following Eric's fear. Possibly, Cat. He had to start this crap. Great, man. Thanks,
It's going nuts.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. So I got to go to sleep tonight, and you're going to be in bed with Jen. All you got to do is knock Jen on the shoulder and say, honey, I'm afraid. And right there she is.
Wow, please.
I got nobody but my
I just
Yorkie.
popped some of my sleeping pills.
Is that where a Geiger counter you'd be in? All right, folks, listen. This has just been another show of Strange Things Radio. That's what we do here.
60.
60.
Yeah, top of the hour. 60. Oh, McDonald's commercial. I am not doing.
But I'm not going to hit McDonald's. I was going to go ahead and get a Cuban. No?
Another one of those Cubans?
All right, Eric's doing a sleepover. What? Jen's coming out.
Oh, sorry. I turned it off.
Oh, dude. You are going to get the razzmatazz. You pissed off the queen bee, man. You're going to get stung, my friend.
Sorry.
You are.
We're scanning for ghosts.
That's it. See?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Dude, hey.
So
you pissed off the queen bee, man.
The hammer came down, didn't it?
Wait.
What's that song?
You might as well prepare your flanks for a little bit of whooping tonight, and we're not talking about the pleasure.
Is it Peter Gabriel have a song about hammer? Sledgehammer.
Something about a sledgehammer, baby. Wait, that's not how it goes.
I sounded good, though. We should write a song.
All right, folks, this has been Strange Things Radio. Folks, we're here every Friday night from 10 to 12. Become part of the Strangeling family, man. Hang out with us every Friday night. This is what we do. Go out to happy hour, go get a few drinks, get back by 10 o'clock. You can also actually listen to us and participate, get in the chat room, throw some stuff out there, and we'll talk about it. Become part of the show. On behalf of James Riggs, and I'm Eric Williams, this is Strange Things Radio. James, tag it, brother.
Stay strange, folks.